All right, OneWrestling.com. It's been a very long time since you've seen my face, and you're still not seeing my face. You're seeing this mask. But regardless, Money in the Bank predictions tonight. Thursday night, what do we call this, Prof? Thursday night, what? Thursday night prediction show? I don't know. That is the professor of professional wrestling joining me. All the way from Bombay, New Jersey. The magnanimous, the scholarly, the glorious Professor Chabelo Vela Cruz. Prof, what is going on? Welcome back home right here at OneWrestling.com.
It is good to be back home again. One Wrestling. The professor comes home. How's all the One Wrestlingites doing out there? You haven't seen the professor, the glorious professor out there, but you know what? I'm glad to be back. You know, it's like you can come home again. That's what it is. It's like I went out into the world like an eagle, and then I messed up, and then I'm coming back because I need to be with Uncle Bill after.
Like an eagle. Well, anyway, like an eagle, we're going to be predicting Money in the Bank today. All right. You want to get into it, man? Let's just get into it. All right, because it is what it is. Are you excited for this pay-per-view?
You know how excited I am? I'm going to give it 7 stars like Dave Meltzer gives everything else 7 stars. So that's how excited I am. I'm going to rate it.
Did Dave Meltzer give the Okada and, Omega match 7 stars?
Yes.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Was it deserving? Have you seen that match yet? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was a great match. It was a great match, but you know what? If it's a 7-star match, I'll say this. Stop watching wrestling. You can't get any higher than that. You quit wrestling, mask man. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't even matter to even talk about Money in the Bank because you can't even top it.
Well, you could get a 10-star match. 10 stars.
No, you know what? That means you're breaking the system.
Oh, wow.
You're making up the rules as you go along.
Well, let's break the system.
That's the problem.
Let's break the system a little more, okay? So Money in the Bank predictions right here on OneWrestling.com. Kenny Omega is the IWGP Heavyweight Champion of the world. I know that has nothing to do with Money in the Bank, but I'm going to say that as many times as I can before it ceases to be true, before it stops being true, because tomorrow we can wake up and he won't be the IWGP Champion anymore because our realities will become distorted yet again. This is what I feel has gone down. Do you know my theory? I think CERN has screwed with our reality, making AJ Styles the WWE champion and Kenny Omega the IWGP champion in the same reality. I think something's up.
Same cosmos.
Something's very wrong or very right, which makes it very wrong. All right, pre-show match. We got the Bludgeon Brothers against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson in a match with zero consequences for anything, in my personal opinion. Professor Chabelo Vela Cruz, what are you thinking?
Well, you know what? It's brother versus brother. It's the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Good Brothers. So, you know what? Pre-show or not pre-show, you got two good tag teams of untapped potential if all the Reflectionites are watching this show here. But, you know what? I'm going to go with the Bludgeon Brothers to retain the titles. Not by they're going to win. I think, let me change that, Masked Man. The Good Brothers will win via disqualification, but they will not get the titles. I just have a feeling that this will be like a continuation of a feud.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with you. I think the Bludgeon Brothers are going to destroy them, actually. I think they're going to win just like that. Quick, 1, 2, 3 clean match win for the Bludgeon Brothers. That's a sweep, right, Prof? Prof, can you hear me?
That's technically a sweep. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah, I can hear you.
That's technically a sweep, but, you know, we just had it in a different parameter.
All right, I'm cool with it. I'll go with it. All right, so what else we got? All right, Daniel Bryan returning. Is this his first pay-per-view match? I don't even remember.
No, this is his second.
Well, regardless. His second pay-per-view match. Daniel Bryan versus
You're not keeping up with things.
I'm trying my best. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass, who is also not going to keep up with Daniel Bryan in the ring, outside of the ring. In any way, shape, or form is he going to keep up with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's making this guy tap ASAP, right?
what was that thing that Daniel Bryan said that you went crazy for?
Shin bone to the dome when your mama not home.
That's all. That's all you got to say. That's who wins. Shin bone to the dome
when your mama not home. I thought that was crazy. If Roman Reigns would have said that, dude, he'd have got booed out the building. It would have happened.
Absolutely 100% right. You know that because every fickle fan will be, they cherry pick it. They cherry pick it too much. And you know what? What is a shin bone to the dome? If WWE doesn't make a t-shirt, they are missing money out of that.
They should do it. Like, yes, and shin bone to the dome when your mama not home in the back. I'm with you.
There you go.
Excellent. Excellent thinking. Excellent marketing by the professor of professional wrestling, Chabelo Vela Cruz. So who you taking here? Daniel Bryan, right?
Of course.
All right, Daniel Bryan's winning this. That's 2 for 2. Me and you, we are in the same wavelength, the same brain frequencies, you and I right now. And the rest
it won't last long. I know there's a match. There's a match that we're going to think differently.
The rest of the world of professional wrestling should be feeling as I am, the masked man and the professor are right now. Go bet all your savings, all of them, on everything we're saying right now. But if you lose, it's not our fault. Just saying. Actually, don't go bet anything, okay? Don't go bet your life savings. All right, what do we got here? Woo! Feud of the year, okay? Nothing has been built the way this feud has been built. Nothing in the history of professional wrestling. It's Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn with the possibly a 10-star feud before they even get into the ring, Professor Chabelo Vela Cruz. This match is so great, I can't even enunciate words anymore. I can't wait to see it, Prof. Come on.
You hit the nail on the head. This is feud of the year, rivalry of the year. I mean, Bobby Lashley, what he did on Monday Night Raw with the obstacle course made me respect him even more. I don't even care that he was an MMA star. I think what you saw with an obstacle course like that and how fast he did it, just, I'm invested in Bobby Lashley even more than I ever did in 2007 when he faced Umaga with Donald Trump in his corner at WrestleMania. That's how big this was. 10 stars, as you said. And you know what? If I'm going to pick a winner, I'm going to go with an upset here. I think Sami Zayn, he's like the little gnat, the little runt. Some way he will steal a victory. Maybe a hand to the tights, maybe a foot on the ropes, but Sami Zayn, upset of the night. I'm going to go with that.
Hand to the tights when your mama's all right. Kind of rhymed. I just thought of it right now. Give me some props for that. Give me some props for that.
I give you all the props in the world. Pro Wrestling Tees. Hand to the tights.
Because your mama's all right. There you go. That's very smooth. Use that on some of the ladies, guys. It'll work. Trust me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You should. You should.
All right. So we got Bobby Lashley. We got
We
got Sami Zayn. Listen, man. If Sami Zayn beats Bobby Lashley here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's going to be a massive meltdown. Like, I'm going to have a panic attack, okay? This can't happen, Prof.
Wait. I'm sorry, Masked Man, but I know that I picked him as an upset, but even the way I said it, that doesn't hurt Bobby Lashley. It doesn't.
How so?
He wins, but, the heelish way. Hands to the tights. Your mama's all right. Flip to the ropes. Your mama does dope or whatever the case may be. But at least Bobby Lashley can look angry. He could do a lot of things. Maybe a loss like this will get his mean streak going. He could beat up a referee, or he could beat up people in the back, and he just goes crazy.
I guess
the weapon of mass destruction comes out.
Here's what I want to see here. I want to see Bobby Lashley run through this guy in 15 seconds. Okay, then the second match you can have a drawn out match because both of these guys are great. Sami Zayn is excellent in the ring. So here's what I want to see. I want to see Bobby Lashley destroy him for making fun of his sisters. Did you know that Sami Zayn brought out 3 men and passed them off as Bobby Lashley's sisters on television, bro? Did you know this?
I am shocked. I thought that was his sisters. I thought he just had an ugly family.
No. You remember when you did that to me? Okay, we didn't speak for 3 days. Okay, when you brought out dudes and said they were my sisters, I'm like, you know what? I'm not talking to you anymore. We've long overcame those obstacles in our relationship. But you can understand the anger that a Bobby Lashley has for something like this.
Yes, and that's why he should do what I'm talking about. When he loses against Sami Zayn, go crazy. Beat up people in the back. Beat up road agents. Beat up everybody. The weapon of mass destruction, the walking Armageddon, can come back because Sami Zayn brings it out of him.
Okay. All right, well, you're taking Sami Zayn. I'm going to go ahead and take Bobby Lashley so much for 100%. That's where I felt it was going, and it's not. But whatever. Roman Reigns, the Samoan dog, the face of the WWE. What's up, Travis Fultz? What's up, Travis Fultz? Roman Reigns, he owns the yard, damn it, versus Jinder Mahal in a match that no one really wants to see. What are you thinking, Prof?
Wait. Are you talking for me, Math Man?
No.
I don't want to see this.
No. I would never talk for the professor of professional wrestling. I would never do that. Go ahead.
First and foremost, I do want to see this. Because, you know what?
You do own a Roman Reigns shirt.
You might not be watching Raw's Masked Man because you're very busy because, you know, you do a lot of things in and outside of the professional wrestling world. But Roman Reigns has been cheered. Certain Raws, it's been like, I would say 60-40. Maybe 65-35. But Roman Reigns is getting cheered. So, you know, I'm not saying that it's because of Jinder Mahal
it's
against
because of Seth Rollins. That one time that they paired him off with Seth Rollins, that's what happened. Okay, stop being biased, Prof. You know, this guy walks around the city in a Roman Reigns shirt. I mean,
yes.
that takes a certain amount of balls to do, by the way. So the professor, very courageous, very, very confident man. But regardless, he's still walking around, a grown-ass man, wearing a Roman Reigns t-shirt around New York City. Go ahead, Prof.
Well, with that being said, you know, I have to go with the big dog, the Samoan big dog, Roman Reigns. You talk about what Bobby Lashley should do with Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns will do what you said to Jinder Mahal.
That's exactly what should happen. I agree with you 100%. The Samoan dog goes over and he's going to maul Jinder Mahal. He's done. I like Jinder.
Did you rhyme again?
Huh?
Did you rhyme again? Is that another shirt?
I did rhyme again. We're rhyming all over the place. You put out a rhyme out your butt the other not too long ago also. So we're just rhyming all over the place. We're vibing here. Roman Reigns is gonna win. Okay, Intercontinental Championship match. Seth Rollins, the most over guy in the WWE right now, versus Walk with Elias, whom I love, who's another really over guy. Elias is excellent, bro, killing it. Give me your thoughts, Professor.
This is going to be the match of the night. I think we're going to see Elias's athletic prowess come out of this match. Seth Rollins, of course, is going to carry it, but Elias is going to be, you know, the fans are going to notice what Elias is all about. Everybody knows what he does in the ring with the guitar before match starts, but fans are going to respect Elias after this match. And Seth Rollins is the perfect, you know, quote-unquote dance partner for him. I was going to pick Elias to win the title, and I think I wouldn't be shocked if he does. But you know what? I don't know if you know this, Masked Man. There's some, like, disturbance in the force. We're hearing things like Brock Lesnar might not be around even by SummerSlam. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm not saying believe in all the dirt sheets. But that's something that you have to think. But that's something that you have to put into consideration, because I would have said if, you know, Brock Lesnar is going to defend the title, then maybe Seth Rollins would lose the Intercontinental Championship and then probably, you know, be in the picture for the Universal title. But with Brock Lesnar's questionable appearance or so, I'm going to say Seth Rollins retains. Okay,
great. I think Seth Rollins retains as well. I don't see Elias walking away with the WWE Intercontinental Champion. See what I did there? Walk with Elias. Elias walking away with the IC belt. I'm saying I'm full of them today. All right, Seth Rollins, I picked to win, and so does Prof. So that's a sweep. All right, what else we got? Smackdown Women's Championship. Carmella is money versus You Not Ready for Asuka. Okay, that was my best impression. I tried. Okay, I'm actually Japanese under this mask. You can tell by my eyes. Look at them. They're so beautiful. Anyway, come on, Professor Chabelo Vela Cruz. Who are you picking We got Carmella, we got Asuka. Asuka's only lost once, and that was to Charlotte Flair, quite possibly one of the best professional wrestlers, women's, in the world right now, okay? And Carmella is that champion, and she's swagging all over the WWE right now. What are you thinking? You thinking she's retaining?
All right, for everybody on One Wrestling who's going to see this, days before Money in the Bank, go to Vegas. This is the Professor's locked pick of Money in the Bank.
Woo.
Carmella retains with the help of the returning James Ellsworth.
Whoa.
They will beat Asuka.
That's a big, big call. How do you figure, bro? Tell me.
I'm going to believe in the impossible. I think, a man with two hands is going to come back and help and reunite with Mella's money. And they're going to retain, and they're going to thwart Asuka. Asuka's not going to win at Money in the Bank. I wouldn't have Asuka win the SmackDown Women's title at Money in the Bank. I wait for a bigger pay-per-view like SummerSlam.
I agree with you. I agree with you in almost everything you said. I don't know about the returning James Ellsworth, but I'd like that if it happened and it'd get a massive pop. Yo, Prof, we're doing really good here. We only disagreed on one match so far. I think you're right. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, actually. Maybe I need to start watching this product closer if I'm agreeing with you. There's something's up here. Something's seriously up.
Maybe your mask is tight, and that's why you're agreeing with me a little bit more.
I'll tell you what, it's really hot in here. Really hot.
Yeah.
Like for real. Okay, fine. Raw Women's Championship match. Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Who do you like, Prof?
Well, you know what? Ronda Rousey's getting the fast track for all the right reasons. She had a great WrestleMania debut match. I can't deny that. People could say that it's too quick for her to be in Money in the Bank and getting the title shot, but I kind of disagree. I think you have to milk all that momentum and all that notoriety that Ronda Rousey brings to the table. I think the one mistake was Nia Jax kind of doing the Big Show flip-flop of being, she was fat-shamed one time and now she's the bully.
That was quick, too. It was in a matter of a week. Boom. Turn on the light switch. She was a heel. Then she was a face again. Go ahead.
Yeah, I could do the flipping back and forth of being good and bad. I don't mind that. I've seen Big Show do that a million times. But the severity of what Nia Jax went through in one extreme and then flips around and forgets how she was fat shamed really kind of confuses me. So I can't co-sign that. But anyway, what's done is done. Hopefully this will be a good match, and I think the momentum still keeps going. I think Ronda Rousey will become the new champion. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Oh, actually, what they're saying is she's going to be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame, and they want her to have the WWE Raw Women's Championship at the podium when she gets inducted, and that's why they're fast-tracking this entire deal. At least this is what I heard, right? And the Masked Man doesn't hear nonsense. I refuse to hear it. If nonsense comes around my way, I just shut it out. And that one I let in, so there might be something to it, okay? Ronda Rousey.
Wait. What does bringing a prop title to a UFC Hall of Fame have to do with anything?
Man, I don't know. Go talk to Vince McMahon, all right? These are the sort of things that they think of, and they're like, yeah, we should do this. And the belt is up there, and people see the WW, and it's, because it's branded on the belt. And they're like, whoa, I think she is losing this match. I don't think, I think there's a possibility that she might not walk away with the title. That's possible, but highly unlikely. I think she walks away with the title too, even though there is a possibility that she does not walk away with the title. But she's not losing this match. No way, shape, or form. That is another sweep. We are both picking Ronda Rousey. We are on a roll, Professor Chabello Bella Cruz. If A-Track Brown was here, he would have thrown the entire rhythm off. Everything. He would have thrown it off, destroyed it. It wouldn't have been the same. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Because he would have been talking about New Japan all the time in Dominion.
We're trying to give predictions here for Money in the Bank. He would have been talking about the Mini. And it just wouldn't have worked. It's hell. A living hell. Anyway, okay, what do we got? WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus knee to the face. Shinsuke Nakamura. My pen doesn't work. It's out of ink. All that.
I think, wait. I think you should save that for last. I think we should do the Money in the Banks for both the men and the women first.
If you say so, sir. That's what I'm going to do. Fine. WWE. What do we got here? Money in the Bank, the women's match. Ember Moon versus Charlotte Flair versus Naomi versus Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss versus Natalya versus Lana versus Sasha Banks. Winner gets a Money in the Bank contract. Cabello Velacruz. Who do you got? It's been kind of cool. They had that 4-way match on Raw. I really dug it. I thought it was very well put together, and the women went in and put forth a ridiculous effort. In my opinion, Prof, I see you smiling. What's up? Come on.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me whatever you want. Come on.
Were you like a little bit taken aback with Natalya with the traveling knee injury?
No, I was not.
Okay. Because everybody on social media was
I remember now. I know what you're talking about. And I know where you're going. So go there. Go ahead.
No, I just find it funny. You know, I can, again, I'm an attention to detail kind of person myself too. So, you know what? I could say, oh man, Natalya messed this up, or the WWE writers messed this up, or the producers messed it up. But you know what? Sometimes the community, when they're so much into the attention to detail, they fail to realize that Natalya is a crafty veteran. That she could be like, you know, saying to Ronda Rousey, confusing her. Mm-hmm. You know, she might be thinking it's the right leg, but it's the left leg. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Or confusing her opponents. What is injured and what is not injured. But no, since you hate WWE, all community people, you want to just go with the attention to detail. But anyway, I digress on that. I just wanted to say that on the airwaves here.
Community
it's
people.
It's going to be a good match. It's going to steal the show. And my philosophy is one from Raw and one from SmackDown is going to win. So I'm going to pick the Raw side for the women's Money in the Bank because I feel it has to be that way. You have to kind of like the balance of the force has got to happen. So who's the Raw people? Sasha.
I'll tell you again. I don't know how you didn't soak this in the first time, Prof. Okay.
I got Sasha. That was it. But I had a point to make.
Ember Moon, Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Natalya, Lana, Sasha Banks.
I'm going with Alexa Bliss. She's a good person that, you ever notice Alexa Bliss sucks one-on-one? I don't know why, but Elimination Chamber matches, Fatal 4-Ways, she always produces. I don't know, she's a top performer when it's multiple people, and Alexa Bliss is going to win that Money in the Bank contract.
And she's an excellent promo. An excellent promo. You make a good point because I think SmackDown is in the men's is taking the Money in the Bank there, so they want to give something to Raw. You make a good point. I just don't know which of these ladies would do it. But I mean, Alexa Bliss is as good a pick as any. I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch. I'm gonna stay that way. I think Becky Lynch needs it. I hope they give it to her. It's probably not gonna happen because I think the professor's argument is a lot more convincing. And actually, it makes more sense. But I'm going to stick with my guns here, and I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. She needs it. Let's go, Becky Lynch. All right. So we're parting with convention right now. You and I are not on the same wavelength. I don't like you anymore, Professor Cabello Velacruz. I don't like you as a person.
I like you, and I respect your decision.
Well, now I like you again. You see that? How quickly you were able to turn that, just like Nia Jax, from 1 minute to the next. Just turn the character around. Okay. Men's Money in the Bank. Where is it here? Okay. Finn Balor. Finn Balor needs to stop smiling. He really does. I am so tired of this crap. He smiles everywhere. Finn Balor versus Braun Strowman, who looked ridiculous on that ladder in the opening segment of Raw. That was dumb as hell. Okay. The Miz, Rusev Day, The New Day, one member of The New Day. So we're going to pick a winner and who the member of The New Day will be that will be participating in this match. So we're going to do now. Bobby Roode, the glorious Bobby Roode, who stole that name from the glorious Professor Cabello Velacruz, by the way. Kevin Owens.
I gave him permission.
Good. That's very nice of you. Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. All right. The table's been set. Who takes the Money in the Bank? And you already alluded You already alluded to somebody from SmackDown since you picked the Raw person. In the women's Money in the Bank, somebody from SmackDown has to have the Money in the Bank for the men's side. I think you're right on this, by the way. Tell me what's up. Come on.
Well, for the one of the New Days that's going to participate, I think it's going to be Big E. I think they want to kind of like split them up sooner or later. And Big E, everybody's been praising Big E. He's had the great matches in the New Day tag teams. And you know what? It's time to give him a chance. I think, a couple of years with the New Day, it's not that bad to go your separate ways or still be the New Day and, go after singles titles. So, keep that family strong, but go after singles titles. So I think Big E's going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And the winner's going to be the man who's going to elevate the briefcase like he elevated the Intercontinental Championship to prominence. And he's going to elevate that briefcase and become a future WWE champion, The Miz, because he is so damn awesome.
How's my hair?
You need a little gel on the side, but it's okay.
I've been trying to get it together, but it's not acting up. It's been acting up since I woke up this morning. It just won't stay the way I want it to stay. The ladies seem to dig it though. So whatever. I'm trying my best with it. Listen, Samoa Joe is winning the Money in the Bank, damn it, okay? The Miz is not gonna win it. Why? He doesn't need it? Here we go with that argument again. No, I hope Samoa Joe wins the Money in the Bank. I know it's just wishful thinking. I think he needs it. I would love to see Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles for the WWE title at SummerSlam. It'd be awesome just to see Impact TNA main event recreated in the WWE for the richest prize in the game next to the IWGP title, in my particular opinion. But regardless of that, I'm taking Samoa Joe. You're taking The Miz. It's going to be interesting to see who actually wins. We're going to be in contact when this is happening. If I'm sitting there watching, I don't know if I will be watching, but I am going to ask you for updates in the event that I'm not. We got Samoa Joe taking it, in my opinion, and the professor has The Miz. So you wanted to save Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles for the very last. Hold on. I think you're right about Big E. Big E is going to be in the match, the Money in the Bank match. Okay, regardless of that, you saved the WWE Championship for last. Why is that, sir?
Because I wanted to give it the respect it deserved, because sometimes people say that AJ Styles has not been given that kind of respect and main eventing a pay-per-view here and there. I think this match should main event this pay-per-view.
Will he win or lose?
Well, you know what? This is going to be a very tricky thing because a lot of scenarios could happen. AJ could win it, could retain it. Maybe he gets a low blow and really gets AJ Styles off his game, and somebody with a briefcase can come in and cash in and on that same night.
So you calling a cash in on the same night?
You know what? Because Miz cannot duplicate what he did the last time and wait. Even though he's the perfect guy to kind of do that. Every SmackDown here and there, 1 week he looks at the heavyweight champion. He might want to goes that close to the ring and, show that briefcase to, let's say, AJ Styles being the champion, saying, I'm going to get you. You're this close. I'm going to get you. But it doesn't hurt to, do something different with The Miz. I wouldn't be surprised either way. But I think AJ Styles is going to retain the championship. I'm not going to go with the Money in the Bank cash in just yet, but AJ will retain. I think we have to end this feud, and Shinsuke's got to go another way, and AJ's got to, go on to the next opponent, next top contender. Maybe Samoa Joe will get that SmackDown match. You might not get the SummerSlam match you want to see, but you might get a SmackDown match out of it.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take it. Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles on SmackDown. I'll take it. Screw it.
I say that. You're like, wow, I guess so.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, Shinsuke Nakamura, man, it's do or die time, right? They've given him so many different opportunities to win the WWE title. He hasn't done it. I know I'm talking kayfabe right now, but even in general terms, it's time. If he doesn't win it here, they're just not going to give him the strap. They're just not going to do it. So he has to win, and it just doesn't feel like he's going to win. I don't feel like Nakamura is going to win the title. At least they haven't built it this way.
You know what's funny?
What's up?
Mass Man?
Uh-huh.
Nakamura wins, but your pick for Money in the Bank is perfect to cash in on the same night too.
He could cash in on the same night as well. You're right. You put it that way. He could cash in on the same night. I don't think there'll be a same night cash in. But if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be The Miz or Samoa Joe. You could see either of them cashing in the same night. And it is a last man standing match. So somebody is going to be, well, both of them are going to be like beat to shreds. And it'll be perfect for the Coquina clutch. Let's do it.
And that's why I wanted to talk about this last. So WWE, I know you're watching. I know one of your writers is watching. Book this match last to give that intrigue for the fans to be like, maybe, just maybe, there's something that might happen that night. I mean, we're going to be like 4 hours deep into this pay-per-view match, man. So I want to get my 4 hours worth.
That makes sense, Professor. Perfect sense, actually. Too perfect. Probably not going to happen, but it makes tons of sense. I dig it. I don't know. I am going to also take AJ Styles to retain here. But let me tell you, if Shinsuke Nakamura wins the WWE title, I'll be happy with it. He should just hold it for a few days and lose it back to AJ on Raw and forget this stupid feud ever happened. But I would still like to see him with the strap. I don't think it's going to happen. AJ Styles to retain. Professor, we did this in a half hour. You are the professor of professional wrestling. Tell One Wrestling where they can find you. Come on.
You can find me on the Twitter.
You can find me on the tip. Okay.
Well, I was gonna do another rhyming shirt, but yeah, that's okay. You can find me on Twitter. Sitting on the crapper. Nah, that don't rhyme. See, it doesn't matter. PROF PW Hustle, aka Professor PW Hustle, and of course, you can always find me on the YouTube on the PW Hustle networks where I do the Professor's Perspectives.
And you can find me in your finest mask store, picking out the finest mask, spending the most money on masks. You can find me there. All right. I am the Masked Man. You can also find me in the slums of professional wrestling. Sometimes I make cameos over at Bombay, New Jersey. You know, I try to get around. And right here on OneWrestling.com, I am the Masked Man. We got Bill Apter here. We got tons of people that Big Ray brought in to do stuff. Michael Jargo is doing stuff. Who else? Matt Shafford is doing stuff. Everybody. Okay. Rick Vickery is on with Big Ray. Right after Smackdown goes off the air and they break down the action for all of you. Hey, it's been a pleasure, okay? From the Masked Man, the Professor Chabelo Vela Cruz, all the way from Bombay, New Jersey. We'll see you guys later, all right? We'll see you at the matches, like Bill Apter says, all right? Bye-bye.